Hi, I'm Wim Hoff, the Iceman, and this is the Wim Hof Method video course. Every week there is a different theme. This week it is going deep. We will do it step by step, going into the physiology, the psychology, mind, becoming one. What is this? This is it. Good luck, and we're gonna do this. Yeah!
My name's Alistair Anderson. I'm 32, from London. For the last 5 years, I was a business consultant. Alongside that, I also trained capoeira. I came into contact with the method via the Vice documentary. It really seemed that it was some powerful information or knowledge there, and that made me want to pursue the method and look into it deeper.
I am Barbara, 63 years old. I have 2 children. I have a really busy job, and I hope to find mostly clarity in my head. I think that would be a great gift if I found clarity in my head.
I'm Douwe van den Berg. I'm 24 years old. I'm Dutch, from the Netherlands. I like to develop myself. I like personal growth. I like the Kung Fu and the martial arts, and Iceman, Wim Hof method links to it, I think. Just this mastery over body and mind, and the combination with the cold that I quite liked.
Hi, I'm Rob. I'm 45 years old. I'm from Amsterdam. I'm a father of 2 kids. I lost both of my parents when I was very young, and I developed into my head. I moved to my head and I lost connection with my body. And I wanted to find that back again.
Hi, I'm Fabiana. I'm 43 years old. I'm looking forward to do this course, but I'm a little bit afraid for the cold, because I really do not like the cold. I want to conquer that feeling.
Hi, my name is Rula. I was born in Lebanon and live in Canada. I have Lyme disease and I'm a writer. This means that I have to have a lot of focus. And having Lyme disease, it's very, very hard to do that. I'm 60, I want to be healthy all my life. I don't believe that we reach an age and you stop being who you are. I believe that we can live healthy and happy and focused and with our brains fully alert until the end of our lives.
Okay, the method consists of 3 pillars. But today we are going to begin with stretching. Afterward, we do breathing exercises, techniques. And from there on, we will continue and see more coming. We will go into the cold, and that's probably by showering. We are starting off simple, step by step, but very soon we will go into the depth, and you will experience it, even today, as of today. So let's begin with that. Stretching will be done by a very good, capable yoga teacher who knows all the asanas. And let me introduce Marike. Hi, Marike. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yes, this is Marike.
So thank you and welcome everybody here in the course. And I will be guiding all of you into a gentle flow where we start to move and connect the mind and body. And I will be mostly focusing on the body movements. And the focus will be on a safe and secure, flexible feeling and creating space, especially in our chest area, so we can create that space for our lungs to breathe. So we're gonna start with that, with everybody here and everybody at home. So I hope you are sitting comfortable, if you have comfortable clothes on, if you have a space to practice. So thank you, Wim.
Good luck, good luck.
Yes.
Good luck.
And if you have a yoga mat or something that is at least not that you're not slipping away, that will be good for everybody. And come and sit in a comfortable seated position. And comfortable can be cross-legged, like all of us are seated. Some of you might have knee issues, and then might feel better to sit like this, maybe with a blanket on your knees to have a little bit of support. And when you find your position, let's all start by closing our eyes. And while we close our eyes, relax our shoulders and feel our sit bones become heavy into the mat. We start to really arrive here. Arrive here on the mat, in your space. And you bring your attention, your awareness towards your breath, your natural breath flow. So we're not controlling it or moving it anywhere in our bodies. We're just focusing where your breath is right now. And on your next inhale, you gently bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Roll your shoulders to the back and down. And when you do this, you feel that your shoulder blades are moving towards each other and you create some space, gentle space in your chest. Your next inhale, roll your shoulders up towards your ears, gently to the back and down. And now you keep this posture, so you keep your shoulders away from the ears. Keep your chest a little bit open and continue to breathe. Then you bring your arms to the side of your body. Just let them hang, drop again your shoulders. And wherever you are, you breathe out. And on your next inhale, your arms come up to the side, up to your ceiling, interlacing your fingers, stretching the palms of your hands towards the ceiling, stretching out your whole upper body, your arms, lengthening your spine. Take an inhale. Now exhale, gently your arms lower down. And on an inhale, arms come up, interlacing your fingers, stretching out. Exhale, letting go of your fingers, gently lower your arms down. One more time, inhale, arms up. Interlacing your fingers, stretching out. Exhale, letting go of your fingers and gently come down. Bringing your hands in front of the mat and then gently walk your hands a little bit forward. Now you might notice that there is some tension in your hips or in your legs, so it's not about pushing yourself deeper, but it's an intention to fold forward. Just feel wherever the resistance is in your body right now. Your next inhale, you walk your hands a little bit closer to your body. Then you come out of your seated posture. You might like to roll over your knees, or you come to the side if you have sensitive knees, and then you come to all fours, hands and knees, and your hands are under your shoulders. Your knees are hip distance. And it might be helpful if you are having socks on to take off your socks to have a little bit more grip. Very good. Spreading your fingers wide in the mat. Divide your weight, so not all the weight is on your wrists here. Knees are hip distance. And on an inhale, you start to look up, curve your spine, sit bones come up. Exhale, look to your navel, rounding the upper back. Inhale, look up. Sit bones come up. Exhale, look towards your navel, round the upper back. One more time, inhale, look up. Exhale, look towards your navel, rounding. And on your next inhale, your back is neutral. Walk your hands a little bit more forward, spreading your fingers, clawing your fingers in the mat. Curl your toes under. Now gently bringing the weight a bit to your buttocks. Your heels come off on the mat, knees off the mat. Now gently push yourself up to a downward facing dog. Now your heels do not have to touch the mat here. You can bend your knees a little bit, so you do not have to stretch out your legs completely. And it's about lengthening your spine. Your shoulder blades a little bit good, and just allow your neck to relax here. So the downward facing dog is an inverted V. And you can walk your dog by alternating your heels on the mat. You can feel the stretch on the back of your legs, just warming up your hamstrings, helping your blood flow to circulate here. And on an inhale, you look to the front of the mat between your hands, and you start to, with little steps, walk to the front of the mat. And when you are at the front of the mat between your hands, you look up, you open your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Now in this forward bend, you can feel the stretch on the back of your legs, mostly in your hamstrings. And now just drop your arms, move it a little bit, and you can hang like a ragdoll from side to side. And if there is some tension in your shoulders, you can just allow that to shake out a little bit. Maybe shake your head and neck, yes and no. Now breathe out, and on your next inhale, very gently, you start to roll up your spine, and we're gonna do this really vertebra by vertebra. First your lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulders to the back, head is last. Feet are hip distance and strong in the mat. And just keep your eyes closed for now, standing here. With your arms relaxed to the side, you tuck your tailbone a little bit in, engage your core. Your head is in one line with your spine. We tend to have our head a little bit forward. And notice your foundation of today. Notice your feet pressing into the mat. Maybe spreading your toes a little bit. Then gently open your eyes. And on an inhale, bringing your arms up towards the ceiling. And on an exhale, with a flat back, it's a swan dive, we go down. Bending your knees if you have to, placing your hands on the mat. Inhale, you look up. Exhale, fold forward. Now spreading your fingers strong in the mat, and with your right foot, big step to the back. Left foot, big step to the back. Come into a plank. Shoulders above your wrists. Strong fingers. Navel is in, so you engage your core and you do not hang in your lower back. Inhale here. Exhale, come on your knees. Good. Now your elbows are in. Look at your elbows. They're close to your body. And slowly, you're gonna dip down. All the way down. Now feet are flat on the mat. Inhale, peel your upper body off the mat. Don't go too deep yet. Exhale, lower down. So you feel this in your lower back. It's a back bend here. Inhale, peel your upper body off the mat. Exhale, lower down. On your next inhale, you help yourself up to all fours. Then you curl your toes under, spreading your fingers, claw into the mat, and come back into a downward facing dog. If you feel like it, you can walk your dog again. Now maybe you can see if you can bring your heels a little bit more closer to the mat. Feeling that stretch in the whole back of your legs. But be careful and gentle here. Inhale. Now on an exhale, placing both knees on the mat as wide as the mat. Buttocks towards your heels. And you stretch out your arms to the front of the mat into a child's pose. And you can bring your forehead on the mat. And bring again your focus on your breath, your natural breath flow. We're not controlling the breath here in the child's pose. On your next inhale, gently walking your hands closer to your body, help yourself up. Then come and sit and stretch out your legs to the front of the mat. Now it helps to bring a little bit of the flesh from your buttocks to the side so you really feel that your sit bones are pressing into the mat. Flex your feet. That means that your toes are pointing towards you. And our legs are engaged, so you're using your muscles here. On an inhale, arms come up. Exhale, you come forward. You come forward from the hips, so not from the back. We keep a straight spine. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, move forward. Inhale, arms up. Now exhale, come forward from the hips. Now placing your hands somewhere on your legs. And it can be on your knees or maybe on your ankles or holding onto your toes, whatever is comfortable and good for you today. With your spine straight and gently stretching the whole back of your body. Just continue to breathe. On your next inhale, whatever you are holding on to, you gently roll up. And then bringing your hands to the back, a little bit of 30 centimeters to the back with your fingers pointing towards you. Shoulders to the back, shoulder blades towards each other. Now you bring your feet closer to your body, hip distance, or a little bit wider. Now on an inhale, we're gonna counterpose the forward bend. You're gonna bring your hips up. It's called a tabletop, and only bringing your head to the back if this feels comfortable for your neck. Otherwise, you just continue to look towards your knees. So you're really opening your chest, and it might feel challenging in your shoulders. So do not push yourself here. And especially in postures where you feel it's more challenging, that's the moment that you're breathing even more. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down your buttocks down, pushing yourself up and come back into a comfortable seated position where it might feel good to bring one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Relaxing your shoulders, noticing the rise and fall of your breath in your belly. And if there is any intention for you today, for this course, this is a good moment to set your intention, why you are here. Then bending your head, just to be grateful and thankful that you took the time to experience this for you. Your own time, you come up. And then we're gonna be ready for our breathing exercise today with Lynn. Thank you.
Okay, Marike did great stretching as I saw it, and very flexible. And she really warmed up, not only the body, but also the heart. As I saw in the final, it was great. Great gesture to begin with breathing. And she learned how to open up the body. Now the oxygen is able to come in. And let's make use of that moment. And let's continue with the breathing. I will explain the breathing exercise. You got a belly, chest, and the head. You are able to store up oxygen inside of the belly, the chest, and the head. Oxygen can be filled up. How do we do it? Belly, chest, into your head, and letting go. Not fully out, but fully in. Belly, and letting go. So belly, chest, head, letting go. Not fully out, but fully in. Belly, chest, head, letting go. We do that 30 times. And we do it all together, simultaneous, 30 times. And then we will, after deep inhale, a last deep inhale, exhale and stop after exhalation. It's called retention. Retention is retend. Retend is stop. But we stop after the exhalation. That's what we do. And we all go first round just to understand the way it works for 1 minute without air in the lungs. This breathing technique is a way to not only store more oxygen inside of your body and show that and experience that, it's also to alkalize the body. And we will then be very able to stay in first round after 30 deep breaths, as we did, belly, chest, head, letting go. 30 times, then we will be very able to exhale, stop from breathing, having no air in the lungs, and stay for 1 minute without breathing, with no force. I just, at the end of the 1 minute, I will give you a sign. Then you take the breath in fully, you inhale, squeeze it a little bit to the head, which is going to be nice, like a little bit drug experience. Oxygen to the head, manipulating it, pressurizing it to the head, as if you have to make a good shit. That feels good too. So this feels good too. We are doing studies on this, and it shows. It's like a drug experience. But we begin with 1 minute. Sometimes they ask me, how do I have to breathe? Through my mouth, in my nose, the belly, here, there. So I don't care what kind of hole you use. Just get it in. Fully. Belly, chest, head. Letting go. So this is the way we are going to do it. And after the inhalation, I'm going to guide you guys and you, everybody, after the exhalation and retenting, stopping of 1 minute, we all inhale for 10, all inhale, keep it for 10 to 15 seconds, as long as you feel good. And really, once again, pressure to the head, like you have a good shit, because it's going to feel like good shit. Whatever it is, it's good. Shall we do that? To make understand us and you how this works. Very simple, very effective, going deep. Okay, let's start to do this exercise. This to exemplify how it all works. Don't do this in pools or in a car. It's like meditation in a car. You're driving and you think, meditation is so nice, so good. Let me meditate with 120 kilometers an hour. Oh, it's so good, this meditation. Wow. And you know, that's an awakening. No good. Don't do it. So don't do this breathing technique in water or in a car or anywhere where your focus is exerted, is needed. Yes? And don't do it. This is only sitting down or lying down on the sofa in bed. In bed, sofa, or sitting down. We begin with sitting down. Later in the second week, third week, we will lie down, because then the body is more relaxed, and then we are able to store up more oxygen. The more relaxed you are, the more oxygen can go into the body, the more alkaline you become. So for this one, to make understand, we will exemplify all. Join, sit down, lie down, whatever you like, whatever you feel. Always follow your feeling, no force. And thus we start. Okay? Let's go. Right on. Here it begins. The adventure to go in to the physiology and the brain deeply. Deeply in. Belly, chest, head, letting go. 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 26. From 30 down, 25. Yes, and go. Deepen and then letting go. 24. And follow the breath. The breath knows to go deeper than your mind. It goes deeper than your conditioning. Follow the breath. Intensify the feeling caused by breathing continuously like this. You will feel lightheaded, loose in the body, possibly tingling. It all can happen. Breathe toward it. 18. Deeply in. 17. Deeply in. 16. Deeply in, letting go. 15. Deeply in, letting go. 14. Deeply in, letting go. 13. 12. Going good. Fully in, letting go. 10. Fully in, letting go. 9. Good. Fully in, letting go. 8. Fully in, letting go. 7. Fully in, letting go. 6. It's coming. And 5. By now you feel lightheaded, loose in the body. Just breathe toward it. 3. It's all good. Intensify. 2. No force. It's all working out. 1. Last breath. Fully in. And letting go. And I stop after exhalation. Witness your feeling. You might hear a tone in your brain, which is the nervous system, extra oxygenized. It's all good. The chemistry, it's doing its work. Blood is becoming alkaline. It's reaching out into the lymphatic system. It's happening. All good. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Fully inhale. Keep it. Squeeze a little to the head, to the brain to bring more oxygen, more blood flow into the brain. It's nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let them go. Okay. Nice. Well done. Good people, good class. Amazing. We are all here to show everybody and to include everybody in wherever you are with us. Okay, that was exemplifying in a great way. Everybody did 1 minute of retention, following up with an inhalation, and it worked on you. And I'm really wondering, how was your experience? And do you have a question?
Actually, I have one little question. When I was doing the inhalations after number 20, I started feeling my heart beating faster, and in the retention, I felt my heart beating faster. Is this a normal thing? What is happening?
Heartbeat, it's when we oxygenize the body, it influences into the nervous system. The nervous system influences on the vascular system, which is directly related. It opens and closes the veins. And that directly has a reaction, of course, on the heartbeat. More blood is coming, it's going faster, and thus the heart is beating faster. But it will regulate. In the coming rounds, you will see the heart rate will go down. And your body is learning right now to adjust to this new conscious breathing which we are doing. So it's actually adjusting. And it's a good thing. How did you feel?
I felt good. It's just that I felt, oh my God, is this normal? And then I said I go into it, and it felt good. Very good.
Nice. Good. Okay. Yes? Fabian.
I had a really funny tingling sensation in my hands.
Yeah, tingling. Oxygenation, tingling is actually electricity. Because of extra oxygenation, the nervous system begins to react. And it reacts because there's an extra current created. It's very funny. Yeah, in the old Indian chakra ways, they call it Vajus and Nadis, and they influence it, this electrical system, by breathing exercises called pranayama. But that is that way. We do it just directly, and you already feel the tingling going on. As we create an extra current, it will create, wherever there is a little resistance, it will create a tingling sensation. It's good. It will fade away, but I think the tingling always, as I felt it, a nice feeling. So what's happening? That it's tingling. Yeah, nice.
Thank you.
Good. Okay, another question, somebody? Yes?
What do you think about drawing retention?
What do you think about and what should you think about? Actually nothing. Go with the flow, I always say. And you will see at a certain moment when we do another round that you will go so deeply into the brain, the non-thinking brain, the more feeling brain, which is the limbic system, and this is where we get. But this is the first round. And as it was the first round, you just think, hey, what's happening to my body? You can witness. So just keep it at witnessing in the beginning. Later on, you will really go deeper, and it will be feeling what you will see. And then the thinking will fade away. All right. Somebody else? Yes?
You mentioned the body getting more alkaline. And what do you mean by that?
Alkaline. There is a pH level in our bodies. And normally in the morning, for example, we are quite acidic. Acidic means that's no good for the body. Body should be alkaline. That's a natural body. Now, because of our shallow breathing, we remain actually a little bit acidic, in our deepest of our tissue. And this, what we do right now, brings us to this alkaline degree, which is a condition to be in the best of functionality within the body. So alkalinity is a chemical condition which is related to the best of our functionality within our body and our brain. And we do this consciously with these breathing techniques. So alkalinity is the way to be chemically, and acidity is to go from being alkaline. So we are alkalizing the blood by breathing and bringing in more oxygen, and then yes, we get to this natural state of being at best chemically inside. And you can measure it with little strips. Later on, I will explain a whole lot more on that theme. For now, right on. Thank you.
Wim, this exercise looks a bit like hyperventilation. Is that okay?
Yeah, it looks alike, yet it is not. It looks alike, yet it is not. Hyperventilation, people with suffering from hyperventilation and these respiratory disorders within their bodies, they come to me, and I learn by doing this to get rid of hyperventilation, which is actually too much oxygen within the body, over-oxygenized, and thus creating a discontrol in the brain, and people sometimes lose their consciousness therein, being walking in the street somewhere and hyperventilation is a disorder. This is not a disorder. This is controlled using conscious breathing deeper than normal to go in an alkalosis state. And it has been done this way. Once again, it looks like hyperventilation, but we have to create actually a new word for it. And as we do the studies, a new word will come. They actually called it in the university hospitals while doing research, Hoffen. Hoffen, it's called Hoffen. So no more hyperventilation. The H stays, but the rest is gone. The hyperventilation gone, it's often, it's Hoffen. So that it is. Yes, alkalizing the blood, this is the way you do it. Yeah. Okay, in this second round, which we are about to start with, we are going to lie down. It's okay? Lying down. Lying down is even more relaxed. Find yourself more relaxed. A relaxed body is able to store up the most of oxygen. Tissue distenses. Just feel relaxed. Then once again, belly. Fill them up. Chest. Into your head. Letting go. And fill them up. Belly, chest, head, letting go. Belly, chest, head, letting go. Belly, chest, head, letting go. 25 more. Like 30 is the one. 24. Now. And deeply in. Like a wave and letting go. Belly, chest, head, letting go. Belly, chest, head, letting go. Belly, chest, head, letting go. 20. Just go with the flow. Follow the breath. The breath knows how to go into the deepest of yourself, into the tissue, reaching out to oxygenate all cells in the body. Thus, we become alkaline. 16. 15. Like a wave in, letting go. Like a wave in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Don't mind, it's no mind, just what you feel. If you feel you become lightheaded, loosen the body, anything that is different of normal feeling caused by this continuous deep breathing, intensify that. Breathe toward it. Make it stronger. 9. It's coming. 8. Deeply in. Don't hold back. 7. Deeply in. Go with the flow. 6. Deeply in. 5. Deeply in. Letting go. Yeah, there you got the wave. Belly, chest, head, letting go. Belly, chest, head, letting go. 3. And 2. Deeply in, and 1. Now comes the last one. Fully in. And letting go. After the exhalation, stop. Witness your body, no force. A tone in the head is your nervous system at work, oxygenized. We will go a minute again without forcing. As you feel, we are very able to do that, even though there is no oxygen in the lungs. It shows us the storage capacity for oxygen in our body, in the depth of our tissue. And it has many consequences, positive consequences. Time. 10 seconds more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully in. Hold after inhalation. 10 to 15 seconds. You can squeeze to the head. Pressurizing blood flow to the head together with oxygen. You might feel light like drugs. We are bringing in right blood flow everywhere in the brain. 3, 2, 1, letting go. Okay, third and last round for now. Well, there we go again. We get the hang of it. Deeply in. Belly, chest, head, letting go. Belly, chest, head, letting go. 28, belly, chest, head, letting go. Belly, chest, head, letting go. Belly, chest, head, letting go. Belly, chest, go with the flow, like a wave. Fully in and letting go. There you go again, fully in. Letting go, 23. Fully in, letting go, 22. Fully in, letting go, 21. Fully in, letting go. Lightheaded, loose in the body, tingling, anything. Breathe toward it. Those are all positive symptoms. CO2, carbon dioxide goes out, oxygen gets in to the lymphatic system. We are being oxygenized, becoming alkaline, natural state of our chemical condition. Oxygen, alkalinity. 13, 12, 11, 10. Whatever you feel as different, breathe toward it. 8. Deeply in. 7. Deeply in. Letting go. 6. As a natural flow, everybody tunes and feels his breath throughout the body. That is your way. Everybody has his own rhythm. Follow the rhythm. Go with the flow. 2. And 1. Now comes the last one. Fully in. Letting go. After exhalation, stop. Retent. You hear the tone again. You feel charged with oxygen in the body. It's all okay. Just witness. Feel. Going well. Witnessing. Storage capacity for oxygen in the body is far more than we ever use. There is no force involved now. And there is no oxygen or air in the lungs. Yet, the body is alkaline. And we are very capable of being. A whole lot is happening in the brain, a whole lot in the depth of your body. We will explain later. First, feeling is understanding. Oh, well, it's all good. Learning to get back in our natural state. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully in. Hold it after inhalation. And squeeze to the head as you feel. Pressurizing the blood to the head. More oxygen will come in all parts of our brain. The brainstem, the limbic system, everywhere. Okay, squeeze to the head. Nice, as long as you feel good. This time we do it all simultaneous. So 3, 2, 1, and letting go. Good, thank you. Okay, and to end it in a nice way, I have Marika showing how to get back beautifully. Yes?
So slowly start to bring your knees into your chest. Just taking your time. And then you roll over to your right side. And you can keep your eyes closed if that feels good for you, or you can keep them open. Then you push yourself up and you come sitting on your mat. You bring the soles of your feet towards each other and you bring your feet a little bit away from your body. So your legs are in a beautiful diamond shape. And then you start to come forward and you can just round your spine. It's a yin posture, the butterfly. And just drop your head. Allow the energy and the breath exercise that you have been doing, allow it to pulse out. To really feel your body, feel the stretch in your hips. You might touch your feet or your leg. Every body is different. But it's an intention to move forward and to turn inwards. And to just be in the stillness and to observe everything. Every little sensation, vibration. And you continue with your natural breath flow. And slowly, on your next inhale, you walk yourself up, let your hands help you.
Open your eyes and stretch out your legs. Coming back in your body.
Thank you. Okay, thanks for the lesson. It was a great lesson, I thought, and I felt. Check out the homework, which is consisting of going into the cold shower. Gradually, we will go deeper into that too. Then followed after that is the one-on-one videos wherein I will guide you through the breathing techniques, personally, directly one-on-one. And Marike, graceful movements will bring you into deepening out the stretching. And that's great. Thank you for that. Good job. Everybody, good job. Another thing, going into the deep, it needs tools. And what you have learned this week, that is all about what are those tools that what brings me into the depth of my being, my physiology, and my mind. It really is here. It really is there. Just take it up. Homework, one-to-one. Marike, me, the group. Thank you very much.